Come in.
Hey, Coach John Farrell, Kyle Ramsey, Oakley sales representative. How's it going?
Kyle, how you doing? It's definitely going. Please call me John. How you doing?
Great. You know, I'm awesome knowing I can wake up to some sunshine with all the rain we've been having. Here's my business card before we talk about these sunglasses for your team.
All right. Yeah, great. Here's mine as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, thanks for being so timely today. Actually, the last couple of meetings I've had at the Louisville Slugger Rep have been a little untimely, so I appreciate your ethic.
Oh, absolutely, John. Thank you. I must say, as a diehard Red Sox fan, I really like the squad this year. I'm excited to see Grady Sizemore in center field, AJ Krasinski, at the stopgap catcher, and just wait for Vasquez to come up from AAA next season.
Yeah, for sure. We all can't wait for spring training to start. We're really trying to balance all the smart signings while grooming the talent on the farm. Fans seem to be down due to the lack of the big game signings off. This offseason with Ellsbury and Tanaka and Beltran all in New York now. But everyone's motivated as ever to prove the people wrong that last year wasn't a fluke.
For sure, that's encouraging to hear. I'm sure they're itching to get out there and ball. Repeat as World Series champs. The first games were Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, yep. It's March 31st. Those Orioles definitely pesky this year, like they always are. I love Adam Jones and Nick Markakis, but I'm just not quite sure about their pitching staff.
It's always been that way. The Orioles just never have that ace. But we could talk AL East and MLB all day, John. We do have some business to take care of for your players. So as a passionate fan, I don't want to have any errors in the outfield or strikeouts at the plate because our Red Sox are blinded by the sun.
Yeah, of course, Kyle. I want my players to feel as comfortable as they can on the field. As always.
Of course, John. Oakley, as you know, is the main supplier to MLB for sunglasses and develops new styles and fits every year. You told me in your email that 32 out of the 40 players on the current roster wore Oakley's every game last season. And any particular reasons why the other 8 were wearing Nike or Under Armour?
Yeah, it's funny, Kyle. Those 8 players don't have any kind of endorsements with any kind of brand, so I think really the only reason I can think of is to just be different. I think Ortiz had those Under Armour sunglasses and Pedroia had the Nikes, but they both worn Oakley's in the past years.
Yeah, as a manager, you not only want a good, cost-effective deal for the business purposes and for the budget that Mr. John Henry puts forth, but you want to see your team perform at a high level as well.
Oh, yes, of course.
So, by the way, John, I'm assuming you're calling the shots, noting who wants what type of sunglasses, who doesn't want to wear Oakley's, and, you're taking all the orders from your players. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, that's correct. The money obviously comes out of Mr. Henry's pocket and all, but I do handle the sales transaction for the team gear, the balls, the bats, and kind of the smaller clubhouse stuff. But our senior manager of premium sales, Corey Boder, handles the larger stuff with our sponsors and all that kind of stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you noticed last season, but Pedroia made a career high 12 errors, 5 more than his previous career high. Ortiz struck out a career high 183 times, 38 more than his previous career high.
Yeah, that's astounding. The first year that they're changing sunglasses happens to be. Those two are so obsessed with the rim, just crazy. I'm sure you saw Ortiz's get up at the winter meetings with his gold stud earrings and the gold chain and all that. And of course, Petey with his balding and the short man syndrome to boot. So there's definitely a lot going on there with how he looks too.
The ego.
Oh yeah. I feel like those two are just, and the other 6 just kind of want to deviate from Oakley just because the Oakley just dominates the sunglass industry.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, John. It's kind of with Burton snowboards. Some snowboarders like different brands because Burton is so popular, and they don't want to mold in with the norm. They as we said, like deviate. It's the same for Oakley. That's but you noted the switch, which was basically a stylistic decision from Ortiz and Pedroia. In the end, it hurt their play. Their increased errors and increased strikeouts. You obviously want to get the best out of your stars and encourage them to wear gear that will enhance their play, correct?
Oh yeah, no doubt. There's no excuse for wearing less effective sunglasses just to break the norm for some silly fashion statement that they do. Oakley's really are the best in the market, I believe.
Yeah, I'm glad you understand the correlation I made. I'm sure the decrease in production just wasn't a coincidence either. So clearly production is the biggest need you have regarding which sunglasses you want your players wearing so they perform to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, that is true. Fashion statements and brand switching just aren't really what we want our players to do.
There's no point to just to be different. Wear Nike and Under Armour when Oakley is clearly superior. But,
Exactly.
how about the money? I understand Mr. Henry must be aware of what he's spending on the players for their sunglasses. What are your financial limits, Frank? Does the owner, Mr. John Henry, he puts any limits on the amount?
Well, Kyle, really our prime concern is we want to make sure each player has the color and style that they really want, and we want to deliver on the custom request by all of our players. Some players like the tight-fitting shades, and others like a little bit more breathing room than the others, and you see some people with the flip-up sunglasses like that. But it's kind of rare for people to like that. But like I said, we just want to buy the same sunglasses and make sure we can reach some agreements with some package deals and particular styles in bulk.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, John. It makes sense to want a friendly deal when the same style of sunglasses are coveted by a group of players. So you can get some money off, but you also want the best of the best that will improve play on the field. I have a solid grasp on what you want right now, and we've done a pretty productive job simplifying what you seek out of your sunglasses distributor. I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what makes Oakley the best, why the technology is just so much better, and why you probably saw a drop off in production from Pedroia and Ortiz because they're with our competitors. So I'm gonna talk about how we can potentially work out some favorable discount packages as well to meet that other financial need too.
Awesome, Kyle. The floor is yours.
All right, great. So at Oakley's we have the polarized lenses. These block out haze and distortion, so sweat doesn't get into the player's eyes. And we also have unrivaled impact protection on our sunglasses. And in addition, 100% UV filtering of the purest lens material on Earth.
Yeah, that is impressive. Blocking out not only sun, but the condensed haze and lenses on the lenses is vital in the field, no doubt. I remember when Oakley was just scratching the surface in the 90s, your specialty is definitely sunglasses, and Nike and Under Armour's respectively is sneakers and compression shirts. So.
Yeah, exactly. They have a different target niche product than we do. But we perfect our lenses over the years as they're just superb quality. It is our bread and butter, sunglasses. So in addition, we have a plutonite material that filters out 100% of UV, UVB, and UVC rays. And then Under Armour and Nike just don't have that. They actually have a coating that can wear off over time. Ours is chemically built into the lens. Also, we have patented anti-smudge technology. Gets hot out there. You don't want smudging and condensation on the lenses. So not only are sunlight and haze eliminated completely, the eyes are protected fully from the harmful rays. And Nike and Under Armour glasses, they block the sun, but they don't prevent haze buildup, nor do they filter out those harmful UV rays as well as Oakley's do.
Yeah, right. Trusted eye protection definitely is a must for us. I don't want players wearing faulty technology on the field to have any mishaps out there.
For sure. Nor do I. And we also have technology that maximizes peripheral vision. So our glasses provide a precise alignment for sharp, accurate vision and impact absorption, and they have cutting-edge safety geometries that extend the peripheral view. So Ortiz is up at the plate, he's gonna see the ball better, see when it crosses the plate a little more. It's actually gonna enhance his view, which is huge. And same for outfielders. They're gonna see when they're focusing on the ball, they're gonna see the outfielders from just so they don't collide, or we don't want any dangerous collisions.
Yeah, it's all excellent information, Kyle. I really do value my players' safety more than anything. Eye protection, moisture buildup prevention, like you highlighted and all that. The cutting edge periphery extension is an aspect of Oakley's I don't take lightly. The players are so zeroed in when the ball's in play and the tunnel vision kicks in. You know how that is. And just like that collision, you probably remember that collision last year with Pedroia and Victorino out in the outfield. We just really don't want that ever happening again.
Oh yeah. I couldn't, oddly enough, I was at that game. It was a scary sight. And Pedroia switched to Nikes, correct?
Yeah, yep, we did.
So I couldn't tell what he was wearing from where I was sitting, but, makes sense. He was wearing Nikes and that happened, Nike's lenses, they cut off particular periphery angles, so safety and production is what Oakley, prides itself on. I want to fill you in on the discounts we have on particular styles so you can save the most money possible to put towards the clubhouse and other necessities.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm all ears. Go ahead.
So, all right, what I got here is, sorry, the suitcase here is the Fast Jacket XL, and these run for $280 in our store, online and at our store. We take off $20 for each player that wants this style. So the colors don't matter, but the style. So if you get Ortiz and Pedroia to switch, and you have 10 other players who want the Fast Jacket, then instead of paying $3,360, which would be $280 times 12, you'd pay $3,240, which is, you know, saving you $240. It's that 20 times 12 hypothetically. So
yeah, I mean that sounds like a solid deal. I remember, last year we were talking with the Nike rep. I don't recall them having any kind of bulk deals like that at all.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's beyond me. Our competitors don't have any team-friendly deals, but our second most popular shade is the Radar Lock Pass, as you can see here. These go for $300, but you know, when they're bought in bulk, we include 3 free replaceable lenses of the player's choice in case they get scratched. So on the Radar Lock Pass, these lenses, they can pop out due to the frame style, and they're easily replaceable and don't have to be brought to a store. So
yeah, awesome, Kyle. Yeah, those are both great perks that we look for in the final buying process. We just want to save money and also make sure that our players do have all the backup lenses for scratches.
yeah, for sure. We try to help our clients out as much, and we really want to make sure they're satisfied. Don't feel like you guys are getting the short end of the stick. Do you have any questions regarding your 2 main needs?
Well, our Nike rep had ordered 4 players, including Pedroia, last year, and we paid $250 per sunglass, I believe. So, and they're all the same style. Nike doesn't have any discounts, but the competitor to the Fast Jacket and the Radar Lock Pass are $30 to $50 cheaper.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to reiterate how much more advanced Oakley's technology is, which is why we price our glasses a little higher, because you are paying for the best polarized lenses in the world with top of the line periphery vision. This make you a little more comfortable in buying for this, just for these particular reasons.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I'd love to get the players on board that are wearing Nike and Under Armour. John, can we set up an appointment for next week to capitalize on making the complete team switch to Oakley?
Absolutely, Kyle. And I actually do want those 8 players to be present in the meeting as well, so they can look through all the stuff and you can explain it to them to get them ready to go. I feel like you know your stuff a little bit more than me. You can get them to convert over to Oakley.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds excellent, John. It was great being able to assist you. As a fan, I truly want to push these classes on a team because they really do make all the difference. So next week, same time.
Yeah, Kyle. That sounds great. Thanks so much. Learned a lot.
Awesome, John. Really appreciate it. Yep. So we'll see you next week. You definitely gotta get them on board, man.
Certainly.
I mean, it's just for style to be the main reason why they're switching. I mean, that's just silly. Oakley, hands down, we're the best. So
no doubt.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. I'll talk to you next week. Thank you.
Same time.